Hi, it's the Great Vanzini. I'm back. I need to work on that backing track a little bit more. There's something not right there. The guitar background, something's not right. Maybe got some chords wrong. I'm showing and telling on a DanElectro DanElectro today. And the DanElectro is one of the, I guess you'd call it the mid-size one. If you remember, the real Echo that I showed a couple of weeks ago was a large footprint, and this is a smaller footprint, but not as small as the pedals that came later, which were this size. And so this is the in-between size. And then they came out with another series about this size that was all plastic, and I don't have any of those. I'm going to pick one up if I run into one, just for show and tell, just to have one around. I don't want to collect those. They're too cheap. I got this years ago for about 50 bucks. I thought I paid way too much. I was looking them up online, and one of the big box stores, but not a music store, just one of the other regular big box grocery and appliance stores. It's not Buy Mart and it's not Walgreens, but it's something close to that. I don't remember. Anyway, I looked up on their online store, and they had one that they were claiming it was brand new in the box, and they wanted $157 for it. Do not buy it at $157. You can find them around. Back when I bought this, I found some later that were like 35 bucks and stuff, so I could have gotten away a little cheaper. It's an Echo, and it's very much like the real Echo. Tone-wise, it's very similar. I'm going to put up pictures here while I talk so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. There's 4 knobs going left to right and a toggle switch. And there's an on and off switch down at the bottom. But the knobs at the top going left to right, kind of a U shape, is the mix, the speed, the repeats, and the high cut. And the mix, of course, is just like any... They're all about the same. If I turn that all the way up, you won't hear my guitar. You'll hear only the repeats. And I've got them set pretty... There is one downside. If you look at how crowded these knobs are, if you were playing with this on stage and you wanted to make a change, you'd be in deep trouble. So you're not hearing my guitar. You're probably hearing it acoustically, but it's not coming through the amp. You're just hearing the repeats. And we're going to keep it that way. And so that's the mix. I can turn that mix down and mix my guitar in. I don't have much on there though, do I? Not a lot of hair on there. So the speed button will speed, let's just go straight to the mixes. That's about the slowest you can get it. There's a toggle switch there that says low, high. There it is, really fast. It's not bad for slapback at all. And then trying to turn that knob all the way over for the slowest. And a few less repeats. And a whole lot of repeats. This does something that the real Echo didn't do. And that is that as those repeats fade out and kind of break down, they maintain a tone there for a longer period of time than the real Echo did. Now I'm told back in the real, I don't remember what it was like to have a real, like an Echoplex or something, but I remember hearing, and I don't recall it that way, but that's memory going way back, that the repeats would actually die and break down and disintegrate much quicker on some of those. So here they maintain really quite nicely. So that's that. Here is the number of repeats. That's a bunch. Down to just one. With some more speed. There we go. That's just the repeats because I have the guitar turned off basically. The mix is strictly for the repeats. If I mix in my guitar so we can hear that, sounds a lot better. Now, if we want longer repeats, you see the toggle switch up on top there where it says low high. We switch that over to high, and now all of a sudden it kind of picks up where the low stopped. And so now all of a sudden we got a much higher, a longer delay, and more delays, more repeats. And it maintains them for a little while. So that's good. What else can I show you here? Oh, the one over on the right, the high cut. That's basically a tone for the repeats. We'll just play repeats and no guitar. We'll make it kind of slow. So we turn that high cut all the way over to the right. Pretty sharp. Sounds very much like the guitar. We turn it all the way to the left, we'll hear it deaden down, I think. Yeah. Number one, it doesn't maintain the repeats as long as in the high setting, even though it's a high cut. In the treble setting, this is a much bassier and it fades out quicker. We'll turn that all the way back over to the right. Yeah, well, it fades out a little quicker on the bassy side. On the treble side, it maintains it a little more. And all the way to the right is where I get a tone that sounds, the tone of the repeats roughly equals the tone of the guitar. On other echo units like the Boss Space Echo, it's got a better quality tone control for the repeats. You can, I would be, to have it sound like the guitar would probably, it's been a while, but I think it would be more in the middle. And then I could turn that way up and it would be much more treble repeats than what I'm hearing from the guitar. Or turn it way down and it'd be much bassier. I'm not real fond of the bassy sound. The treble sounds okay. It's a little bit more treble. I usually back it off about maybe 20%. And we'll put it back in the mix. And we'll turn it back to the low. It's really hard to get your fingers in here and turn those knobs. It's so jammed. Of course, I got pretty big lumpy fingers, so it's hard to get in there and get those, especially with that toggle switch right there. So your fingers get right in between that. And, let's turn the speed down. Maybe a little too much. I do go overboard sometimes. So that's the DanElectro. Boy, I would love to tell you all sorts of other things about it. I guess on the real Echo, it did have a stereo out. This does not. This is just 9-volt. Any power supply will work. Heavy duty, just like the real Echo. It feels like it's probably metal. It weighs like it's metal. With a heavy enamel, kind of a not quite purple. What's this side of purple? Is that mauve? I don't remember. Anyway, heavy duty feeling, and you should be able to pick them up much cheaper than $157. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. If you'd like, you can give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that good stuff. But do feel free to leave a comment on the DanElectro by DanElectro. I don't know. I'm not sure. Tell me what you think about it. If you have an Echo you like, talk to me about your Echo also and what you like about it. I would love to hear that. I love Echo and I love reverb more than I love overdrives. I do some overdrive stuff, but I prefer the Echo and the reverb and messing around with those. I think they're a lot of fun. Anyway, leave a comment. We'll talk to you later. Stay safe out there, and good night and good luck, and you have a good day, okay? We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. I'm going to turn this on, turn that on there. Yeah, let's just see what we can, let's work on this track. Let's see what I can come up with. We'll talk to you later.